Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'll spec.
Doom time. Oh, my grandpa's phoning.
Alright,
That was good timing.
it's just me.
Greetings,
Look
everyone,
at
and welcome
this.
to
Who said that they have a degree in theory?
Grandpa.
But
Yep. Bye.
You may want to mute your mic for that.
Oh, I was just saying.
Where the fuck did you go? There you go.
Dude, Lippeth is already destroying this map. I don't know how.
Kick their ass.
I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, man.
So,
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
gonna be co-op monsters. That's gonna be fun.
So
Extra
what
try
did
to-
you use to make the MIDI, and how long did it take?
So yeah, welcome. I did the MIDI. Wow.
Hey!
Hey,
Okay. Do forgive the way I talk and monologue. I do have Tourette syndrome, so you might hear little weird stutters the way I talk. Anyway, so I composed it in Logic Pro X for Mac OS X10, which I don't really like, but there's no latency when I compose, and I just know Logic, and it's fine.
I didn't even know you could use that
Started
program.
out- Right. Yeah. And then I once I'm done composing everything, I just convert, or I Dropbox it to myself for my Windows computer, and then finish it up in Sakaiju, give it a song title, text, like a text tag that says I did it, and then for some reason Logic Pro X doesn't set an end point for the song, so I get like an hour of silence if you were to try to loop it in game. So Sakaiju definitely helps out with that. As far as the song itself, it's just a ripoff of D-Run, and I even called it Dear Onion just as a. I really didn't
God,
get too
that's
hard.
I didn't catch that, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't put too much thought into it, and I actually spent probably too much effort on the guitar solo on there, knowing that no one will ever hear it, but that's fine. And let's see, I think the solo's playing now for me. Let me turn it so I can hear. Yeah, I kind of, so it's a mix between Megadeth, of course, the original Bobby Prince version, and then Devo. I kind of took inspiration from Devo just for a little like boppy sound. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
And tell us how many of the other songs you wrote on this project.
I think I did 2 other ones, and then I co-opt with Doomkid on one song as well. So, so I think I did 3.5, right? I think.
Yeah.
Was it map 29?
29 was our co-author track. That was fun. I created a little shitty riff, and then Lippeth took it and made it awesome.
It had all the good the mix-ins, you know. At that, it's what's funny for that song. I drove to California, and I took my computer with me because I knew I would want to get into something like that and not just sit in California and be bored, I guess. So I'm actually glad that I had the opportunity to work on Wondering, just to have something to do while I was in California. So it was cool.
Alright.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out now. So I'll be back in an hour.
Alright, great.
All right, man.
See you then.
Alright, Kurger Bing!
Let me kill this. I got this last. Any
I
other
like the
questions about
echoey-
this?
No, I just want to say that I like the echoey bass.
I do.
Nice.
Like the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great with those little bass accents. He did that with the Map 29 song as well.
Yeah, there's something about just MIDI rhythm. I don't know. It's fun to like if you take like just a regular 4/4 beat, just kick snare, just a backbeat. It's I don't know. I'm never satisfied with. I feel like I need to fill just all the offbeats, even in just regular 4/4, just to keep things interesting. I don't know.
It worked
It
out.
does.
Lovely.
Anything else before I end this and move it over?
No, you've done a good job.
All right, excellent. So this was a very difficult level. I'm surprised I managed unscathed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you get all the items?
I don't know. I don't care.
yeah. What? It doesn't say item percentage on Odin. Wow.
Because only one YouTuber cares about this.
So let me. Spectate.
Actually, you're
Okay.
wrong. It's not only one YouTuber. Besides
So-
Big Mac Davis, there's also Captain, what's he called? Timothy Brown.
Mhm.
He also cares about items.
Okay.
Okay, so do we have
Alright.
Alfonso in the hole?
All right, Alfonso, walk us through your process.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Alfonso, and I created this in 2016. In all seriousness, this MIDI is from 2016. He was like my first submission. Was 2 tracks from Alfonso. This one, Evil in El Salón, and I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's on the screen there. His other one was map 12, I believe. Evil on Parade, yeah.
So
And,
but isn't this MIDI also in Dimfu in Spain only?
Is it? I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't beaten all of.
Wrong, because I'm also dumb. So it's just one of those things, you know.
No, you're probably right. I wouldn't be surprised. This MIDI would fit perfectly for that.
I have to say, of all the MIDI songs, this one is the one that gets stuck in my head when I'm not playing this a lot.
Yeah, this is a
one-
very catchy one.
Yeah.
And since I don't know what Alfonso's creative process was, I won't pretend that I do. But he's always been really good with music. He contributed to some other MIDI packs in the past. And yeah, his stuff's always good. Let me just go ahead and blaze through as fast as I can. Get us to the next level.
Map 32.
What's the name of the
Alfonso
instrument?
actually being present here, I'm going to
Is
go
it
back
marimba?
to red.
Is
And
it
I'm
the
going to
marimba?
read out his guideline for how to compose like body prints because I think it's a thing.
I hear a vibraphone in this song. I know that.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Same one that the healer Stalks uses, doesn't it?
This
Forget what organ.
sounds like the rock organ, right?
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
This is a little bit of what's the word? God damn it! Spacing on the word.
Modulation.
Modulation. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives it this like kooky feel, which is really fun and cool.
Yeah. Modulation slaps.
It's one of those things that gets the Windows General MIDI sound font that I and most people I think use. It misses out on a lot of the MIDI effects. It's a big problem with it. Oh, what the hell, man? That door hates me.
What about
That's
Dora?
part of the reason I like the Microsoft thing. It kind of just ignores a bunch of extra stuff. I don't know. I have a tendency to make things really simple effects wise and just kind of make it interesting with the notes themselves, you know.
Who made
Yeah,
the
see,
intermission?
that was Bucket. He did the intermission music.
Untitled is technically a title.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I didn't realize was the actual title. Oh, let me get out of this. Oh wait, this is Plums who did this one. Someone else can go ahead and run this level if they want.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Jeez,
I already played one.
All right, it's me. Let's do it. All right, so I'm
Hey,
Spectate end.
And I'm back again as well.
I always like this level's architecture. I can't.
Yeah, no, this is a really good level. This is a there's a remake of this in Dwango 5 that has 9 Inch Nails music.
And it
I love that one.
slaps. I love that level.
I know the one. I'm glad you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I recently started playing deathmatch with the DOSBox Deathmatch Club. Dwango's really fun, and I'm really glad I got to experience it.
Pretty good. A lot of people don't get in on that. I was glad to see. I know we're not talking about the song, but I don't want to, assume to know what Plums' ideas were while he was composing this.
That sounds cool.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
I think it was by like a band called like Lizard Jesus or something like that.
That's a band name. That's a band name and a half right there.
It is. Oh wait, did Cammy just connect or disconnect?
Timed
Oh,
out.
timed out.
It's timed out.
Well, why doesn't he just time back in?
Yeah, I can't remember what we're talking about. Oh yeah, I was glad that Decino did that Romero deathmatch because I feel like a lot of Doom players don't even know deathmatch is a thing.
I still need to watch that. It actually, I saw kind of a controversy on Doom World. There's some thread just kind of downplaying the who's best at playing Doom or something. I don't know.
Decino's not really the best. Okay, come on.
It was the forum saying Decino should be given the Kanak Award for the best Doom player.
Right.
And then like a lot
Can
of
you
people.
link that?
Dude,
I'm curious.
It's an inability to read sarcasm's not even the right word. Like the poster was just being facetious. Like, hey, Decino's the best. He beat Romero. Like they weren't being literal.
Doom developer player
They were saying since he killed John Romero.
Yeah, I love how trigger people are whenever you mention Decino and the word good in the same sentence.
It's so weird because it's like it's not like
I'm just convinced that popularity means.
Well, I can understand that people who are not really into the Doom competitive scene, that they see a popular YouTuber play like very difficult levels and then they assume, oh, he's gotta be the best. But of course, there are more obscure players out there that are like infinitely much better than I am. But they're just not exposed to them, so they don't know any better.
But
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
I
they're
don't like
entitled to say what they do is, you know, I don't know.
I'm actually better than Decino, actually. You can tell because I died on map 3 of fucking Doom.
I think that a lot of people have like a problem with popular Doomers for some reason as well, just in general. But it's like Decino's always nice. It's not like he's like G-Man who's an asshole. Like Decino's cool, so
Yeah.
Controversial. Yeah. Okay,
Well,
so we go
please everyone, I
to
guess.
map number 4.
All right,
Oh,
we're
let's
good
do
to
it.
go.
Great playing, ZeMystic.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you died once.
Uh,
I did it at everyone. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
you lost Mr. Freeze, so he can't be here, unfortunately.
Oh, Mr. Freeze left?
what's my button?
Don't
What's my
temper
button?
it.
Is it backspace? No, it's end, isn't it? There we go.
Who's gonna run this one?
I'll play.
Decino's got it.
Is Mr.
Great.
Freeze not here?
Doomkid, could you maybe tell something about it?
Well, I know that this was created, as Decino said, it's based off a Stone Temple Pilots song. I know that Mr. Freeze uses Guitar Pro 5 to compose his MIDIs, which is a pretty outdated tool by a lot of standards, but it's the same thing that I use as well, actually. He's the only other person I know of who uses it. Decino, what the hell are you doing, dude?
Dude, my HP is so bad.
He's
Yeah,
emulating
no,
it's humor. It's satire.
It's all ironic.
Don't worry, this is going to be me too in a couple minutes.
It's a prank. It's a prank, bro.
I'm so looking forward to map 30.
Oh, man.
I can't pistol start for shit.
You know, I'm lucky I
Is there been a lot
31.
is there a way to spectate and follow a player automatically or no?
Yeah,
F12.
F12 default.
F12? Okay.
12?
Oh, hey.
Oh,
That's
okay.
so much
Oh, great. I don't have to do shit now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Hey, Decino, you found a secret.
It's kind of shaky, though.
Oh, look. You got Cammy to
Hey,
help
but,
you out now.
but Doomkid, could you maybe tell us something about the entire project? Doom 2, the way it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
for months I was sitting there like, okay, so whenever the Plutonia
Who's playing?
MIDI project happened, oh, it's Cammy as well, yeah. Whenever there was the Plutonia MIDI project, which was like 8 years ago now, I remember thinking that it was amazing, but the music was way more complex than any of the Doom music. And I thought, you know, I like to write music as like 4/4 with all whole notes. You know what I mean? So that's how I compose. So I was like, that'll be good for like a Bobby Prince style thing. And then I saw someone else, I can't remember who, someone started a thread and was like, wouldn't it be cool if we did a Bobby Prince styled MIDI pack? And I was like, yes, it would. And jumped right on that opportunity.
Great.
And then Peter saw us taking forever, and he banged out 2 in like a month.
Yeah, I saw
in the
that.
time it
Which ones did I do? Oh, mini packs.
Yeah. We did it in like triple the time that we did our one, which was good. I was glad to see more music being composed.
You also managed to fit trap music in Doom, which was a feat in of itself, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, but it didn't
I had
really
to.
fit. Hot takes.
Drip Doom.
Well, Doom needs more funk and hip hop. It's
Yeah,
not
it
just
does.
be rock.
I can't hit
All,
What Doom
all
needs
my
is yeah.
rock.
Oh, the door's closed? What the hell? The door was desync for me.
So,
Desync.
The door appeared open for me, it was like closed.
Oh, chat saying one of the speakers is really loud. On Discord, you can change the volume of each person for yourself by right-clicking their name and then just dragging the user volume around.
Do you want me
We
to
got Lippeth again.
Yeah.
turn the music down?
Well, we
I
want to hear.
don't think it's the music. I think it's the someone's mic's too loud, but I can't tell.
Yeah. We can go one by one, and the stream can tell.
Oh,
That's
person
Am I
speakers.
all
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I mean,
Lowered Trials mic a bit, and Doomkid. They were both a bit loud.
some of your guys' mics are super hot.
Could
How
it
about
possibly be me or something?
How about I deafen myself and I'll check out the Twitch myself, and then
Oh, that's
everyone
great.
say your name in a sequence, and I'll say who's loud and who's not. That's one way of doing it.
In
And
sequence.
then
okay.
we'll just settle on that.
Alright.
Is this
Okay,
it?
give me a
Children,
second.
call your name whenever I get your name on the roll.
Oh, look.
Oh, I didn't mean to press this. Fuck. There we go.
Okay, in alphabetical order, you can start saying your name. I'm gonna deafen myself.
How do we know?
Okay. I
Me?
said Bucket's name. I already ruined it. God damn it.
Yeah, some bucket.
Hello, I am Cammy, formerly of the Banana Clan.
Zeno, are you there?
Greetings, everyone. Am I loud? Yay or nay?
He said it. He said the thing.
Hello. I'm Doomkid, and I think I'm probably too loud. Maybe it's me.
No, you're fine.
Lippeth is just destroying this map.
Is my mic too loud? I can't tell. I don't hear myself, so.
But that's Lippeth talking just then.
Yeah. Lippeth is talking now. Lippeth, that is me. Lippeth, hello, B.
My name is Peccatum Mihzamiz.
It feels so satisfying hearing that with the accent. I just gotta say that.
Yeah, I've
And
heard.
that's confirmation that I've been pronouncing your name right, so awesome.
Oh, great. I've heard Twitch streamers say my name in interesting ways.
Yeah, people say my name all over the place, like Lippeth, which is fine, but this is Lippeth because I'm American and I don't know.
Lippeth.
Trial, are you still here as well?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm trying to think, and how's my mic?
It's fine on my end.
You're a bit distant.
Yeah, he's using his. No, wait, no, he's not using.
Better?
Somebody else is using their webcam mic. Send it a bit better.
Oh, Mr. Freeze is here. Good.
Oh, welcome, Jules. Mr. Freeze.
Okay, is it me who has the loud mic? I go by Xulgonoth.
Yeah.
Xulgonoth. Yes, I get another pronunciation win. Hooray.
I mean, that one isn't even that hard to pronounce. Or figure out
No,
how to
it's
pronounce.
not.
I think we can continue with.
Okay, well,
It's not Barney.
anybody want to know anything about this song? Does anybody care?
Yes, yeah, Lippeth, tell us the inner makings of the
What
inner
does the title
machinations
mean?
of
Well,
time.
I wanted to sound like what it would be like inside of an orange. When it came to snow.
Were you tripping on LSD when you thought of that by chance?
Well, anyway, so no, this is once again kind of a ripoff of the existing Map 5 music.
Yes, well, I think we all did that.
Right. And Actually, this was one of the more difficult songs to do because I wasn't feeling particularly inspired. And so I just kind of went with the motions, and then that's probably why there's a lot of instruments doing not a lot, basically. So it just has this kind of rich feel with a bunch of undertones and little things because I just kind of wanted to fill it up. And then I ended up kind of liking the vibe and just kind of went from there. I think I revised the song more than any other songs. And then I think, who was it? Gez came in and said, add another instrument. So I added that one as well. I don't know. I guess there's not much to say about this one so much, but
the minimalistic, like actual music, but with many layers, I find that works well. Like you said, it creates a really rich sort of tone. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, like you hear the strings doing this upbeat, off of everything else, and I added a Kuika because I don't know, I thought it was funny.
They're the
It's
best
very
Mark II instrument.
I mean,
I
it says it
have-
right
exactly.
up on the wall.
Any MIDI up until these guys started doing MIDI projects. And then I hear
Wait,
it
what?
every via the Kuika.
Yeah, the quick guy.
Yeah, the whoop.
I love
Nine Inch
that.
Nails sounds like
Yeah.
That's a nice one. Nice
It
impression.
used to have, this song used to have more, and I actually toned it down out of fear of becoming
Why?
too annoying. But I don't know.
That was smart. That was smart.
Someone,
It's
yeah,
not a
someone
Maelstrom
did
here.
mention. So I don't know. I feel like I gave it a nice balance. Yeah, there we go.
There's so many things going on.
Dude, I've heard so many people say, okay, so one guy said it sounded like a shrunken head going, woo! And another guy said it sounded like a dog barking in the distance.
I always thought it was a dog.
I hear
It's actually called a monkey drum, though.
Yeah.
That's his other name.
Yeah, I kind of hear the monkey. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, imagine getting killed by a specter
dang.
during the live stream.
Oh, I'm like talking and not paying attention. Okay. How do I? Oh,
Uh-oh. Jack, shoot.
Dead.
Whoa, that was close.
nice. Okay. 5% health. Can I do
Okay, I
this?
think it's Bucket that's loud.
I'm a bit loud. All right.
Ah, fuck. I keep hitting it wrong.
Sounds good on my end.
That's my
but I guess,
volume.
Yeah, well,
It's
let's just be honest. Let's just keep it.
yeah, everyone
Zero
sounds
deaths.
different.
Okay.
Thanks to
Well, I'm-
piano.
This is my stream, so I kind of have it set up to have everything duck under my voice.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the stream also
Here's
said
the
that you're
benchmark.
maybe a bit loud. Fuck.
Can't you set your mic volume in OBS if you're using it?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, just drag it down.
You
Oh,
can
wow.
tone
What?
down the mic output.
Okay.
One thing I have
I
to
can-
say.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Took the gain down a bit.
Man, Spectres and Otomex are impossible to see at a higher resolution. I hate this.
Yes.
And
Yes,
now your
if you
resolution.
If you use the old Spectre code, which Odomex does, and then you put it in high res, they become much more invisible than they ever were at like
Which I guess that's kind of the intention of a Spectre, but
Is
It's
it
a lot
impossible
harder.
to pixelate the Spectre's rendering, like if you code it in, or is it super complicated and doesn't work like that?
I know GZ Doom has
anything is
a way to scale it. I don't know. I think you just have to scale it, right?
I didn't even know GD Doom had a way to scale it, but yeah,
Yeah,
the little patterns.
When I play it there's like an option for what type of fuzz, like software fuzz, and it scales perfectly. It looks virtually identical to vanilla GZ Doom.
Oh,
You can make it look that way anyway. So
Shouldn't it always like scale it to like 320p? Or no,
It should.
240p?
Shall we go
Because
for
that's
the
vanilla
next one?
Doom.
yeah, something. Okay. Any other questions on this song? I don't know.
it's a good song.
Okay, fine.
Why do you get this name?
Wait, what?
Wait, what was that?
It's called Coliformication.
Oh,
What does that mean?
coliformication, yeah. So that's coliform is basically the bacteria found in feces.
So we've got puke and we've got shit in the mid
Yeah,
pack.
so-
Nice.
And then
I approve.
it's kind of a play on Californication. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought of as well right away.
Right.
Shipping
But-
associated with Californication is appropriate because I that song.
Yeah,
Right.
actually, yeah.
There you go. There you
Right.
go.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
I'll exit. Goodbye. Whee!
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So who did map 6?
That is me and Cammy.
Hey. No, I would say this was. I don't even need to like make an argument. It was undoubtedly more you than me.
Oh yeah, but you're welcome to join me if you want.
This is one of the midis that stuck out to me.
Lippeth, just like spectate, and then
Oh, sorry. I was zoning out for a second.
I do that all the time.
yeah,
I'm
I love this.
I'm like, why aren't they playing? Oh shit.
Oh,
damn.
I
Yeah.
just want to
Nasty
say,
it.
I love the bassoon at the beginning of this MIDI. I
Thank you.
think more.
It's a good touch.
Wow.
More bassoon.
I
And
think I know
Peter-
why bassoon's your
Peter
favorite
don't
instrument.
lie.
I actually practice this map
Loves
a
a
lot.
butt.
And oh,
good
I
God.
just had a. What is that? Yeah. Yeah. So I actually wrote this song on the piano first, and then I put it in finale because classical compositions actually. And I thought, oh, finale has a MIDI exporter and an MUS exporter, so that will definitely work for this project. Little did I know. And then yeah. And then Cammy joined in to help me actually.
the
I
bass,
love
the
the-
bass loop is clearly inspired by In the Dark.
Yeah,
Is it
exactly.
not?
So no, yeah, like you say, I tried to really keep the atmosphere of In the Dark. And the 4 notes of the bass loop are actually 4 notes that are in the last 10 seconds of In the Dark.
Oh, with the little ooh sound.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The song was then da 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 da. I'm like, what is happening over there? So it's inspired by that. Then the melody-ish kind of section that's also chords of the original inverted.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like if you guys heard the first version I made, it was like I had an intro of 2 minutes.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I basically took out almost completely, of course. And it was almost oh, I even forgot to play this in that song.
There we go. You know the way.
Secret.
You're getting through it.
You get it.
The when I first heard the original version, I was like, I really liked it because I knew it was going to be a unique track in the pack, because this is the version that did have the long intro. I mean, I guess it's better for the sake of the MIDI file itself that it was cropped out a little bit, but yeah, I like this. This is one of my favorites in the pack, probably. I mean, I like them all, but this one really stands out in my mind.
Yeah, I said it myself earlier that this one stuck
It's a
out.
good one.
Very atmospheric and moody. I really like it.
Oh, thank you.
Captures the vibe very well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually quite new to Doom, and then experiencing map 6 for the first time in the dark, and then this Revenant coming towards you. A lot of stress for a new player, and I tried to capture that with the bassoon in the beginning and the whole.
Wait till we get to Platonia.
Yeah, I'm really
Oh,
looking
good.
forward to that. It's gonna be amazing.
We should try to get everyone together from Plutonia MIDI thing and and talk about that. I had no idea what I was doing in regards to making music for that.
Neither did I.
God.
Don't worry. You
Yeah,
get
I don't
used
think
to it.
I don't think anyone did, and it shows because none of the music sounds like it.
Oh, nice hit.
I don't know.
Are you serious? Like, your MIDI specifically for map 11 is one of my all-time favorites.
I was just about to say, like, what do you mean? If that's you throwing shit at the wall, then like,
I think what he's saying is that it's not very congruent.
Right?
Which
Yeah.
I
I don't think anybody really even listened to the source material or tried to make it anything other than just making music, you know.
Right.
But it worked.
What's funny is I wrote the map 11 song for map 10, so I didn't even write it for that level, which was just that whole I think about that project and it's just like a weird
fever dream that you had one time.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, but it's. I don't know. I was always worried it was like lightning in a bottle, but.
Wow!
It's not, because this soundtrack looks very popular as well, and
I think that you could consistently get into that secret if you just walk into it without running.
I actually.
Yeah, you have to like.
I usually
Press
don't
caps
get
lock.
You have to slow yourself down full speed.
Yeah, I usually jump from the second highest stair rather than the highest.
Yeah,
but that's
same. I usually kind of skirt off a little early, at a straight run. Yeah,
almost
kind of like that.
Oh, it's so cute, you know. Like a few people. like you can
We just lost
make
4
it.
viewers,
Just
by the
make
way.
it.
So
Make it.
just
Well,
want
this
Oh,
secret
no.
sucks. Like, I have to say, this secret sucks to get into. This, if I was playing it, I would be doing the exact same thing for a little while.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the secret.
Hey!
Hey!
Excellent.
Alegres General. Yeah.
The best secret ever.
The most broken
a
fucking secret in all
Megasphere
of Doom.
and a Mega Armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give you a Megasphere and a Mega Armor as if you could pick them both up.
Thanks, McGee.
I have to assume that's for deathmatch, but yeah, it's pretty pointless.
And actually,
backpack.
Where can be
I was
This is-
actually
This is coming from the same team that put partial invisibilities in Dead Simple, so you never know.
Well,
Well, I'm pretty sure that was
it's just
intentional.
to
It's just a
punish
dick
you.
move.
Yeah. Did they was partial invisibility? Did they realize like what a shitty item it was when they were? They must not have.
I'm sure they did.
People
Pro Tools
played
development, they
differently.
had to.
I think they played differently in development because it. I don't know. There's.
Well, because
I
like
think
one
the-
thing you guys,
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
right? Yeah, just like one thing that like we all forget is that original Doom played as intended, runs slower, moves slower, and this is way before every level was super optimized. We all know the path, to all the keys and all that stuff.
No auto
And,
record.
Yeah, like when you're
SR50 was unknown.
right when you're kind of walking slower, invisibility seems like a good item because you can kind of telegraph where the rockets are gonna come. But when you're running around at full speed, yeah, like you just run the risk of smashing face first and going, wow, this item sucks.
Yeah, right. That makes
Honestly,
sense.
I still really want to assume that it was intentional, that they knew that it was a shitty item, because it's a McGee map, and McGee was fucking sadistic in doing it.
Well, I'm pretty sure by Platonia's time, there's at least one usage of the partial invisibility that deliberately makes the area harder. Because Platonia is like the all-time
In Scythe, I think it was map
dickhead wad.
27?
Yeah, like 27 outside.
Oh, in
You
Scythe,
teleport
yeah.
into a partial invisibility facing 3 cyber demons.
Yeah, that's just mean. That's just like.
That's some
Any other
power right there.
questions about the song?
It rocks. I don't know. Amazing job. I'm glad.
I've just got to say it's a good one. Thank you for letting me help you with it. I think it turned out really nicely.
Yeah. So Cammy
Cammy
actually
was a
did
champ.
an insane amount of work to help me. It's just like 200 little tweaks, because I made a MIDI with Sakaiju and basically didn't know how Sakaiju worked. And then Cammy was just making it even.
Just doing my best.
Ah, now this MIDI. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Lair.
that's what really struck a chord with me.
So, Viscra's
wants
not
to
here.
learn
Who's going to play this map? Who wants to play Dead Simple?
I'll play it. Okay.
Mine's next, so I don't want to do this one.
Grab all the invisibilities.
This is my
yeah, I will.
Oh my god, he's gone.
Viscra Maelstrom, I believe it's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Viscera? I think Viscera.
Yeah, Viscera.
Is it Viscera or is it Viscra?
It's
I think
Viscera,
Viscera.
actual,
Like,
the blood.
Well, I know that's like Viscera is an actual word, but it has an extra E in there that her name doesn't.
oh.
Right.
Yeah, if they were here, you would have known.
I've honestly got that I didn't even think that would be wrong.
Well,
But yeah, this media
since we have no
Slayer
confirmed
incarnate.
pronunciation, Mrs. Maelstrom made a really good Slayer cover.
Yeah.
And I have to say, of all like the Doom style, Bobby Prince ripoff type things, this one, like, they really understood the philosophy of doomifying an existing song, because it like has that almost kind of 1-4-5 thing, and then but it's Slayer. I don't know. It
The
feels
key
very
change.
good. Yeah, it just feels specifically Doom, which really is awesome. Plus, I love Slayer.
Yeah, well,
It's lacking, isn't it lacking the 12 blues bar pattern?
yes. It's sort of it. Well, I mean, it does do the. It jumps up by a third or whatever it is. So it does the riff starting from, I don't know what note, like A, and then the next time it starts from C. Put the actual notes in place of those.
And plus, not every song in Doom 2 is a bar.
Sure. Yeah, they're not all 1-4-5.
Just
That's
a
true.
big
A lot of the
majority.
Doom 2 ones do that.
Yeah, the Dave D. Taylor blues is a very obvious example of the blues one.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I mean, even I was gonna say like Matt 30's music isn't, but it really is. It
is,
even
yeah.
it does the key jump. Yeah.
It's one of the most basic songwriting structures
Countdown to Death.
you can utilize.
It's the
Between
first thing I
levels.
learned when I started learning music itself. It's just
Right.
12-bar blues, everything, man.
Fucking Peggy Sue by
Oh yeah.
oh my god, how am I forgetting this? Buddy Holly. Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly, the quintessential sample.
All right, Doomkid.
Oh yeah. This MIDI was just me messing around while my young cousin, who was like 7, was over, and I was looking after him. And while I was looking after him, I was messing around with the bass, and I came up with this little riff, and I was like, all right, I'll use that for my MIDI. And then I didn't add any other riffs. It's just this riff changed slightly over and over again.
Well, that's kind of the basis of a lot of popular music, so I don't think you're wrong to do that.
Well, I figured that a little bit of drum variance, a key change halfway through, that kind of stuff would help a lot. Trying to somewhat take inspiration from Bobby with like the structural aspect, but actually having my own sort of sound. Because I don't think it's particularly Prince-ish, this song, but it does have the, it follows some of those guidelines. Dude, talking while actually playing Doom is hard. Holy crap.
Right.
This is why
Tell me about
The
it.
thing is about this project is that it's called MIDTWID it did, but it's
Yeah,
not
exactly. I'm like,
MIDTWID it did.
Is that why Zero
Well, the
Master
thing-
doesn't do any commentary?
that makes sense, actually. That would make perfect sense. It would just mess
Zero
him
in
up
his
really.
name comes from how much talking he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Watch out. Well, in your defense, I think any musician trying to sound like another musician is extremely hard. It's just
Definitely.
it's such a individualistic art form,
Yeah, it's so true. I mean,
And at that same time, too, do you like how much of yourself do you really want to sacrifice by imitating someone else's style?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I'd rather hear someone be, just be inspired and influenced by something and still, have their own voice with it. Which, the thing I love about all of your midis, Doomkid, is I can tell you kind of go for that 12-bar key change, but it ends up sounding like a key change for a song. Like your key changes are just more, this is a whole new section now, which is really cool, and it just kind of like lifts the song for another thing, and it makes looping less boring too, because it's like two different songs for one almost.
dude, Lippeth, you're doing so much better commentary on my song than I possibly can. Thank you.
No problem.
Can't wait
Also,
to
he's
get
not the
to
one
my
playing.
song because I have no idea what to talk about it.
He's wing it. I don't know.
Yeah, no. That's
Yeah. If I can actually speak from experience with what you were talking about earlier, that was one of the reasons why the Doom, the way it did soundtrack, took me the better part of a year. I would get like bursts of inspiration, and I'd work on it for like a couple days at a time, and then I take like a week off because I'm trying just to imitate someone else, and as fun as it can be, at other times it's just extremely draining. Like I can't feel like I'm being myself. And once we get to my song later in the map pack, that's map 25, I think. And I'll save the story for then, but I had a similar dilemma, which is why I had to change the ending of that song. Because I'm like, I just can't continue with this current mindset.
Right.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, it still came out good though, despite the struggle. Like,
Yeah.
It was difficult for me.
In here that's bad.
Right. This project, as fun as it was really draining, honestly. Just because, like, I know not everyone even attempted to imitate Bobby Prince's style, but I did, and it was very difficult. I didn't realize that going in. I thought, when you think Doom music, like, it's simple. I don't know. I think it just kind of has the reputation of being simpler music, but when you imitate it and you're not used to that, it's pretty tough.
I imagine it was exhausting for you, considering you contributed like 3 or 4 songs to this, didn't you?
Yeah. Right. There was one song I just pumped out in one day as well because I think Retrowave had a song, and then speaking of which, this is his map. Who's gonna play?
Oh, we have to,
or we're just gonna skip this one, right?
We'll skip it for now. We'll go back to it.
No.
I know we're not talking about it yet, but it kind of reminds me of like an Iron Maiden song, and I just don't know which one.
You want to play?
Sorry, yeah, two notes can join if you guys want.
Hallowed be my name. Is the one. No. Oh, what's that song? I used to play in an Iron Maiden tribute band, and we played. Yeah, this song.
Right.
What is it?
All right, that's badass.
Right. I think this was off. Shit, I know the song. Hang on, I just have to look it up, but I know exactly what song it is.
Is it Fear of the Dark or My Hopes?
No.
Okay.
Photography.
Peter and I used to co-op this map so much.
Oh, Nightmare.
This was always like mine and my dad's favorite track into Sandy City itself, and I always loved playing this level just so I could listen to Into Sandy City.
Into Sandy City is probably the best track in Doom 2.
It is.
Besides Opening to Hell.
Wasted Years is the one this sounds most like, I think.
You're right, that's the fucking, that's the one.
I always liked the MIDI, but when I was a kid, when I was under 10 years old, this map pissed me the fuck off. I could not figure it out.
It's such an evil, it's very evil with its traps, especially this early on, and like because there's the chain gunner trap that's somewhere in here. I can't go through doors.
Yeah, that's the skinny hole.
Why are you hurting the pain element of DCG would really not appreciate that.
Yeah, you're right.
DCG's rolling in his Burger King right now.
Burger Bing.
He just posted.
Patties probably look similar.
I'm lowering the platform, Peter.
Oh no, I am shitting at Burger King.
He's in Burger Binging. All right.
Man, I could use some burgers right now, guys. Not sure about you.
If I eat right now, I will pass out because I've only had 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
Eating is not a great idea right now.
I ordered pizza for this event, so
nice.
Pizza fingers after this.
No, I already have my chicken McNuggies. I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
It's so bright, sunshiny here. Like, I fell asleep at like 12:30, and I woke up at like 4:30.
Let's see, who's this in the left?
That's a good score.
Yeah, this is me.
This is all the Doomkid.
Who made this MIDI? I don't recognize this one.
I have no clue either. Ooh.
Whipped and Chained.
This is the longest song in the pack by quite a distance.
Oh yeah, it's all size. There's no actual crazy solo or anything like that. It was just the result of me trying to vary the riff over and over again. Yeah, this one
map is
is
this again?
what was that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, map
what
10?
map is this again? The map number?
Oh,
10.
10.
Okay.
So yeah, this one was. I wanted to do something that sounded a little darker than my map 8 one, because I always thought the Davey Taylor Blues, for me, it was always one of my favorite Doom songs. But I always thought it was kind of like happy. It wasn't really that angry of a song.
Yeah.
So map 8 is a little more chill, whereas this one I tried to make it sound a little more evil.
Yeah,
'Cause,
the
you know,
Demon's Dead sounds pretty evil.
the
yeah,
metallic
exactly.
the metallic pad there kind of helps.
I never liked Demon's Dead, I gotta say.
You're not the only one.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's probably the most like traditional metal song in Doom, in my opinion, anyway.
It was always one of my favorites. Back in the Doom 95, like the starting, when you loaded up Doom 95, wasn't that the song that played over it? Or
For Doom 2 on CD, it's that one.
right.
I could be way wrong, but didn't Icarus Aliens Vanguard's MIDI pack also reference the Demon's Dead a few times? I know it did in Map 01.
In Map 01,
Yeah, it did. Strain does as well.
Any other times?
There's I don't know if you guys have played Strain, but there's that one MIDI that's like a mix of a bunch of different Doom songs.
The Hellprint
and it has yep.
I love it when songs do that. Like hints.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, and that's also by Tolwyn, who made the one from Icarus that references Demon's Dead.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. So he's made 2 MIDIs that reference it then.
Yeah.
You must like Demon's Dead.
Oh yeah. This part of the map. Dude, this chain gun secret, I probably played this map first when I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. I didn't find this until I was like 12 or 13, this chain gun secret here. It's the most obscure thing.
And it's
like,
right in front of you the whole time.
Sounds about right.
Could be worse. It could be the Map 27 time secret.
I didn't know about that
said
until a
was
couple
done.
years.
I didn't know about that until last month.
I just know it exists.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that till a couple of years ago. Doom's one of those games where, like, unless you're really actively looking for them, which I never really was, secrets just keep coming. Like in E1 M2, you know the path to the chainsaw?
Mm-hmm.
There's the little armor bonus secret. Oh, yeah. I never knew about that either. It was probably at least 10 years, like, from playing the game to actually finding that secret.
I think I saw a video by Sandy Peterson in the past month, and he was talking about the timed secret or something like that. And he was quite happy about it, I think.
No, on Twitter you said it was dumb or something.
Yeah, he said he thought the idea was lame.
Oh, okay.
Like, it sounded really cool when they were talking about it, but then they implemented it, and I was like, this is actually kind of shit.
Hi, Sandy.
Life of a developer.
Isn't there an unused special that opens up after 5 minutes instead of 30 seconds?
Yeah, it opens up after 5 minutes, and it's a door, so it immediately closes again. And there are maps that utilize it to hide secrets, like map 5 of Eternal Doom or map 32 of JPCP. Those secrets are shit.
Dude. That demon, he was juking you.
I completely forget what WAD is, but there's one WAD that uses the 5-minute secret in a kind of interesting way, because it's a door right in front of a panel whose texture actually says, like, cargo arrives in 5 minutes or something like that, so that can tip you off.
Yeah, that's Eternal Doom map 5. It doesn't say cargo arriving, it says, I don't know exactly, but yeah, it tells you that it opens after 5 minutes.
The secret will be revealed in 5 minutes.
It's still shit because, you know, you just kind of play the map for like 4 minutes, and you need to keep checking the time and know when to come back for it through an empty map.
But if you're going to use the 5-minute secret, that would be how you do it.
Shoot it tells you Fragging too, but it's still not a good secret.
I've never seen any, like, with Boom that has the generalized stuff or ZDoom format where you can just do basically anything. I've still never seen anyone do a similar thing, like, even though you could make it cool, really, like you could make it so it opens, but then it stays open after 5 minutes rather than closing. Like
Yeah,
I'll do that on my next map for you.
Actually, I did have an idea for a map that I wanted to make that would utilize this special, but in a different way. The whole map would be you have 5 minutes to grab weapons that would be sort of scattered around the map, and after 5 minutes, the door opens up, releases a voodoo doll or something. It triggers a massive wave of enemies spawning all around the level, and whatever supplies you got within those 5 minutes, you have to fight that off.
See,
I like that.
This actually gives me an idea. I don't know if anyone else here plays Path of Exile, but there's a map called Oba's Cursed Trove, and it's a level that you have to complete within a certain time limit or you're instantly killed. And this whole time secret thing makes me wonder if you could hook up like a voodoo doll for kind of 5 minute interval, and then, hey, if you don't beat the level,
sounds like Run From It.
Exactly.
And
But
everybody
Run From
hates
It is the worst map.
I like it. It's
Yeah, but
just
you like
play.
Eternal Doom. You're special.
I am actually a complete hack, so I take no offense to that.
Okay, I got a good suggestion from the stream. People don't recognize our voices, of course, so maybe after this map we can do a quick round of voices again.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And people are coming in. Nice.
Oh, yeah, unless there's like some way to put the icons on screen.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be great.
I mean, this overlay already exists. I just don't know if it's possible to do in Automax.
Evolution of the WAD did. They had like the little.
Well, I have the.
Yes, you mean.
I have the name on, at the bottom of whoever's playing.
Yeah, we can. When he comes back, we can put a piece of weight on the key that.
I think you need to have it installed already, though.
Could you put like the Discord voice channel in like another window?
I know, it's
Like,
possible. It's
minimize
possible.
The screen.
I think.
I think there's a plug-in for that, but I'd have to like install it, restart the stream,
Yeah.
all that nonsense.
But splits it into another VOD.
Hey man, I just spent 2 hours setting this thing up.
Yeah, I think we should just be happy we have what we have.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Don't fuck with the formula.
For later.
Yeah. I just hope I don't pass out before reaching my map.
I'm sorry, I'm taking long. I'm not meaning to. This map is like pretty tough.
Into the middle of
Yeah,
it. You get as a.
I have to say, every time I put it upon myself to say, okay, I'm gonna play all of Doom 2, 90% of the time I stop at this map and never start it again.
Dude,
It's been so long. I'm like, I'm done with
me,
Doom.
that's the chasm.
Right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the chasm?
It's fucking infuriating.
Chasm is amazing.
No, it's a gimmick.
The Doom chasm or the Quake rip-off chasm?
Just don't fall.
Don't fall.
Just don't fall, bro.
Are you a true gamer?
Okay, got it. I got it.
This.
At this.
You want to know the real worst map in Doom 2, though, aside from Nirvana?
Oh, Destruction.
Map 30.
Okay.
Citadel.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, I hate
in
Citadel.
OBS.
He was talking about originally.
Am I the only person
Add browser
who
source.
likes Citadel?
It's honestly, it's
Add browser.
the chasm's pretty bad. Nirvana's
Right,
pretty
yeah.
bad. Like the whole second half of Doom 2 just really drags.
Nirvana is not that bad. Like, okay, map 30 is complete shit, but beside that, I've never liked the Romero levels in Doom 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Like the best levels are just like the first like 8, 10.
Yeah.
Well, the same with TNT.
Oh man, you guys don't like Circle of Death?
No, I think TNT is more consistent.
Oh, we have somebody in chat on stream defending Downtown.
Downtown is dumb, but it's not the worst.
I like all the American.
Boring, but not.
The only dumb thing about downtime is the little platforming that you do from the center building, I think.
Yeah, jump to the blue door.
No,
Yeah.
actually, the only jump out of downtown is the very slow lift.
Yeah,
No,
the
it's the arrow. It's the arrow.
Even when I was like 8 years old.
How dare you put arrows in my Doom map?
Yeah. Even when I was 8 years old playing Doom 2 for the first time, even I thought downtown sucked. I'm like, are these buildings or just great blobs? Like, that was my first clue. Maybe the Doom engine isn't the be all and all graphics.
Hey, maybe in like 2090, wherever Doom 2 takes place, modern architecture is just replaced by modern art and it's become the same thing.
They really shouldn't have put Sandy Peterson in charge of city planning.
I don't care what Sandy Peterson says. That map does not look like a house at all.
I mean, he's even went on YouTube and said and pointed out the areas and I could kind of see it, but don't look like a house.
It's
Can we
extremely
add,
abstract.
Can we edit the stream to add whoever's speaking? Because it's really easy. You just copy that link and add it to a browser, and it's done in OBS. That's it. Just copy paste that as the URL. That's what you have to do.
And then you could play the build engine, and the build engine has semi-realistic architecture, but then you're playing the build engine, so.
All right.
That ain't dope.
Let's,
No,
Yeah,
but so you can in the Quake engine actually. By DOS, well, not DOS, but lifts at least, yes.
Hey, are we doing the untitled or the unused songs, the UN 1 through 3 as well? How are we gonna do those?
How would we do them? I'm not sure.
You can just ask.
Are they in the what?
They're in the WAD, yeah.
Oh boy, this is mine.
I'm sure we can hit must to them somehow.
This is Cammy's attempt to take Joe's riff and turn it into something at the very beginning, anyway.
Hey,
All right. Let's hope the stream doesn't freeze while I add this thing here.
Yeah.
Whose level is it? Let's see. CammyBanana.
Cammy, are you okay with us all giving a quick round of voice introductions while you're playing?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I guess you're first because we're doing this alphabetically.
Oh boy.
Add browser, paste that URL, and you're done.
Stream froze.
Really?
Great.
Okay, well, once we get the stream back up, then that's when we'll do the names. All right. Well, I say we, Bucket, manning all this.
I will say this though, I do like the music track. Nice Rise of the Triad vibe.
Yeah, I like the I don't want to use genty guitar because I don't feel that's the right term, but the genty guitar mixed with the brass kind of just makes me happy.
So good.
No, it can't be genty because this is actually good.
The little flutes that do the little that reminds me of Donkey Kong Country so much, and I love it.
Oh yeah.
The percussion definitely reminds me of Donkey Kong Country and stuff like that.
Let me know when the stream is back up and I can go into more detail about this.
What right? Was it the
All right. Did that work?
Let's see if we're starting.
Make sure the browser is shown on top of the game capture. I don't see any voices on the stream.
Thanks for.
I put browser in. It's on the top.
Yeah, it's working.
You make sure that let me have a look. Give me 2 seconds. Make sure that it's drawn properly, like drawn in the right place, top left. Let me figure out how to do that.
Body, background color.
Oh.
Custom CSS. I don't need any.
No, none of that. It's just positioned. It needs to be positioned somewhere where you can see it. It might be drawn off screen. So hover your cursor over the browser and it should show a little rectangle like that. And that shows you where it's being drawn.
Thank you for the trust, Luke.
No, that's not right.
38 viewers, by the way.
And when you click browser, the blue box should turn red and you can drag it around.
Yep.
Are we broadcasting now?
Just whenever you get stuff figured out, like yell at me and I'll start actually playing the game again.
Oh boy.
Black screen.
I knew I shouldn't have tried this. Knew I should have left it.
Okay.
I thought it'd be easier.
Just let it be. You got raided by someone better.
Oh. Wow, they rated it the worst time. We were going so smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, change something. But I thought
No,
it's
it's alright, Peter.
But I guess
You have
when
no
things
idea.
but computers misbehave all the time. And just something that sounds simple can be really annoying and have lots of points which make it difficult.
Yeah, it's different hardware and all that stuff as well. It's just whether or not different drivers are installed.
Alright, I gotta restart the fucking stream.
Do you? Really?
No need. It's working.
Yeah.
Oh, now it froze again.
No, it's working.
Aren't we?
It's working.
Ah.
Peccatum.
I'll refresh.
Okay.
Check out this floating Caco corpse.
Yeah, it's back.
He had one pixel on
yeah,
the
we're
air.
back. We're back.
Died the way he lived, in the air.
Exactly.
Hello, Rainer.
Alright, did anybody chat about the song?
Of the
Are you
music.
playing Doom in full screen? Or what?
Oh, I was gonna say, man, this solo slapped, but the solo's kind of gone.
This is like stock Windows MIDI quality MIDI. I don't know. It's like just all the sheen of the classic Windows MIDI. You know.
On that level of like one
It's the
stuff.
brass.
Yeah, I think this is a Microsoft Wavetable.
Yeah.
Oh, the links are being.
So, yeah, it's first in the map order, but this is the last MIDI that I made for this project, at least solo. Someone said that it reminded them of Rise of the Triad, and it was very, very much intentional. Which is kind of awkward because it came at a point in the project where we were getting a little worried that we hadn't emulated Prince's style sufficiently.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bobby Prince did work on the Rise of the Triad soundtrack. Just
Yeah, that's very true.
not on the MIDIs that everyone remembers.
Nice half.
Not my Doom 2 soundtrack.
Oh, nice elf.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Guys, all good things must come to an end.
Guys, Benjamin left for 350. That means my pizza's getting here at some point.
Nice.
350, 357.
You're gonna share some of that pizza.
Didn't
Yeah,
you order your
I'll-
pizza like 3 hours ago?
I did. It not really 3 hours ago, but like an hour ago, and it's been sitting at a what's it called? Quality check for like a while.
Quality check for 3 hours.
Sounds
It took them this long to realize if it's quality. That's a bad
That's not
sign.
mistaken. That's some guys use. No.
Someone had to pre-chew the pizza to make sure it's crusty, fluffy, and so on, and yeah.
What the hell? is that?
Quality check
Wait,
is
everybody, I have the feeling that the stream has about a 20-second lag right now.
Well, that's usually the case.
Quality check means somebody just
Yeah, the lag's always,
stuff.
Yeah.
always
Standard for Twitch is about 8 seconds at least.
It's semi-live.
At least we can get stream sniped by the cyber demon.
I didn't know that there was a cyber demon in this map on co-op, so that gave me a hell of a scare.
John really liked those co-op exclusive enemies.
Here's the solo I was talking about. This solo right here is the brass. Or the saxophone, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm glad you like it.
I like the specters are dancing to the tune. Frozen specters.
Should have let them dance. I'm sorry.
I'm amazed
No,
that
it's never beautiful.
Cammy, I'm amazed that you were able to fit all of the less popular instruments and make them feel so natural. Like a lot of these instruments that you use, I have a hard time even wanting to choose because it's like just out of the gate, there's not a lot it seems like you could do with it, you know. And without making it sound really cheesy or I don't know.
Here's the challenge: use a muted trumpet in a way that doesn't sound awful.
I've showed you a MIDI that sounds good.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I actually,
Sorry, you should know better than to ask the literally impossible.
I forget where the red key even is on this map.
It's where the cyber
a couple
is.
hours ago.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
I see. All right, thanks. So yeah, this is Concocting Arinon's Milkshake. Is the name of this song.
That's a name and a half.
Where'd you get the name?
So Erinon, obviously we all know the thing about this map has two names. It's either Circle of Death or O of Destruction, depending on which part of the game you ask. And I am of the opinion that O of Destruction is the real one. That is, I'm a staunch believer in O of Destruction.
It's Circle of Death.
Who here doesn't actually?
Destruction of
me? It's Circle of Death. That's a way cooler one. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
but
O of Destruction is like funny.
Dude, this is a hot debate in the Doom community that I didn't even know about. I've like never realized
Make a poll on Doom World.
I call it the Romero map, and that's all I do.
I should have asked Romero last week.
Sorry, I didn't mean for us to derail you there, Cammy.
No, you're alright. It's all part of natural discussion. So, O of Destruction is evidently a reference to an old PC like RPG series called Ultima, which I've never interacted with at all. But apparently Romero is a big fan of it, and I'm getting infinite heighted by a pain elemental right now. Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
Mr. Kerger being with
Look out.
Oh, Cammy, that was nice.
I don't rely on me to do something like that again, I gotta say. I am not particularly good at this game. But, so, O of Destruction is a reference to a weapon from the Ultima games called the Hoe of Destruction, which is apparently like a literal like hoe for tilling ground that like a
tool, not the other
that kind of hoe.
Yeah, don't take this the wrong way. But I wanted to make like a counter reference to the Ultima games with the title of this track. And like I said, I've never played them before. I don't know a thing about them, so I just went onto the Ultima wiki, found out that there is a weapon called Arinon's Axe, and I'm like, oh, there it is. So
that was probably the most in-depth name so far, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called this song after shit, and here you go.
We've got shit, we've got vomit, and we've got this.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, the song's called Shit and Vomit both are good. Like,
right.
Boy, this is a lot of elements. Alright, I'm just...
Yeah, run past it.
Yeah, I don't want to deal. I'm getting the BFG because I know the BFG is here. And I have 79 cells. Like,
has anyone else noticed this building is like an angry face?
This building?
Oh.
Yeah. Like if you look north at the top.
Oh, on the side.
Sorry, I can't look at the top. I'm Doom Guy.
Oh, for the spectators then.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Oh, that's yeah. I've always seen that. The angry eyes with the torches in them. I thought you meant on the auto map for some reason.
That's what I did.
It's Sandy Peterson, but with mustache. No, that's not it. No.
So a bit more about this song is, I think Doomkid said this initially. This was based on a riff that Joe wrote initially.
Joe Mama.
There we go.
Hey, got him.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'll see myself out.
You're good. I incorporated like a bass line that he wrote into the first about 3 seconds of the song, and that's about all that I could get out of it. But I wanted to kind of acknowledge the effort that he put forth because I would kind of feel bad if I didn't. I think it was Doomkid on the thread that said he noticed Donkey Kong Country inspiration, which is very intentional. I actually had just recently, I forget who made the map set, but Mayan Mishap, if you guys have played that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that map's, oh my god, okay.
Holy shit.
That map set uses exclusively
Oh yeah, Rocket.
Donkey Kong Country 3. I don't want to Rocket as Lost Souls.
Come on, Woos.
One thing that I noticed pretty common in like midis that people make out of Donkey Kong Country music is that they use the ocarina to do like the sort of bubbly synth patterns, and it works a lot better as a synth than it has any right to being a woodwind instrument. So I incorporated that here on top of a lot of Rise of the Triad inspiration.
I believe
kind of channel Hell Revealed and other like super classic Megawads that used a lot of Rise of the Triad music while we're classic stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
E2 M2 Container Breach use the ocarina for the
Oh,
That's not ocarina?
yeah, I think it is. It's a really high pitched one.
Oh shit.
And there's also the like those from I think Dave D. Taylor Blues.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. I brought that into
Yeah,
this
that's-
song too, just as a kind of fun thing to do.
Oh wow. Bueno.
And
Aren't those like
last thing,
vibraphone or something?
last thing is that the sax solo came in because I have sax solos in 2 of the other midis that I did for this WAD. And I believe it was Xulgonoth that said Doom needs more sax solos, so I put another one in this song.
Well, credit to them.
I definitely should add one in my current track I'm working on for the Ultimate Doom mini pack.
I want to
You
get
can't
into
go wrong with sax solos.
Is there still open
I'm
source?
gonna take a drink of water and then I will end this match.
I like the little panning you do with the.
So, I don't think
sounds.
they're open slots, but you can have my E4 M7 if you want.
No, you keep it, man. If it's full, I'm chilling. I can go to the next.
I've already done 2 songs for it, I think. So, and then I think someone dropped out, and I ended up taking that slot. And then I tried to write it, but it ended up working better for a different thing as well. So.
That's entirely up to you. I'm chilling either way. You don't have to drop out just for me.
No, I didn't want to chance the voice overlay.
All right, there we go.
Oh, were we supposed to go over and say our names?
Yeah,
So we
let's do that right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Bucket we don't have right now. Huh?
Me? No, I'm here.
Oh, Bucket, could you
Bucket, why aren't
introduce
you
yourself to the stream, please?
Could I do what?
Introduce yourself to the stream.
Oh, it's me. I'm here.
So they recognize your voice.
Nice.
So alphabetically.
So I'm next. Hello, I'm Cammy. I'm, all things considered, pretty new. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd that came out project that I've contributed to. And yeah, hi, that was my work in the last map, and there's a few more down the line. Hope you're
Beautiful.
looking forward. Yeah, there.
I am Decino. I run a somewhat popular YouTube channel, and I actually wrote a MIDI song for this MIDI pack. My very first one, I contributed to a MIDI project, and I'm pretty proud of it, so I hope you guys like it.
That slaps.
I'm Doomkid. I'm a crusty old fuck. Get off my lawn. No, in all seriousness, I started this little project here because I wanted to hear some Prince-esque midis from the community. And yeah, that's it.
Hi everyone, I am Mr. Freeze. I've been associated with the Doom community for over 11 years. I've been writing music for almost 20 years, and this is my about 3rd, if I'm counting correctly, MIDI replacement pack that I've contributed to. Very happy to be on board.
What was the second one? I know the first was Platonia.
First one was Platonia, second would probably be Doom the way it did. I did the entire soundtrack for that, and
Right,
now
yeah.
this.
Hi, I'm Lippeth. I do MIDI and I make game mods, which I think, so I'm probably most famous for Weapons of Saturn, which I don't think is that popular on Doom World. I never actually uploaded it there, but on the Z-Doom forums, it was popular back in 2013. I don't know. And hi, okay, next.
Yeah, hi everybody, I'm Peccatum Mihzamiz. This is the first community project I signed up to, before I actually even finished playing Doom 2 completely. I know that's very radical to say. Yeah, and I actually do a lot of Doom mapping now for community projects. Yep.
Welcome to Doom.
Yes.
All right.
Your
Hello.
track.
I'm Peter Lawrence. I make music under the alias Megasphere. And I've been getting into MIDI music as a way to get out of making super overcomplicated sound design, technical, really difficult to make stuff. So I was like, stop this, I'm just going to make some MIDIs to relax. And other than playing Doom and making MIDIs and making dance music, I compete in DDR tournaments when I can. And I play Doom on Nightmare when I feel like it because it's exciting. And I also compete at Tekken 7.
Let's not sell short the MIDI packs that you led and contributed to.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, I also made the Master Levels MIDI pack. And I hosted the No Rest for the Living MIDI pack.
Which is an unprecedented banger.
Yeah, I'm surprised by how amazing all the tracks are. I was like, I hope I don't have to throw any tracks away and tell people that the MIDI ain't good enough, and then they arrived and like, holy shit, this is ridiculous.
Have you guys got support yet for Crispy Doom for the No Rest for the Living?
Not yet. Last time I checked, which was like yesterday or something. Unfortunately, it will happen eventually.
A few people in stream chat can attest to your Tekken skills.
Trial.
Yeah. Yo, I'm Trial D. I've been playing Doom for a very long time, but didn't contribute anything to the community until recently, and this MIDI pack was the first project I contributed something to, but the first contribution of mine that got released was the No Rest for the Living MIDI pack, where I did track 2. And I'm looking forward to do more projects as long as time allows it.
Yeah.
Nice. But everyone should know our voices.
There's 2 more.
Oh, 2 more? Oh, I'm not even looking, I'm sorry.
Well, I go by Xulgonoth, and I'm relatively new to the Doom community, and I've been wanting to get into music for a while, and I'm a fan of MIDI, so I thought this project was a great opportunity, so I made a MIDI for it. I also contributed to Peter's Master Levels MIDI pack.
A great entry, by the way.
Yeah, for a while I didn't.
It's one of the catchier songs for sure.
That's the thing. I re-listened to it today, and I started to like it again, which is weird because I hate my past work, generally.
I hate the map it's made for.
No. The map it's made for is the second best in the entirety of the Master.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got this released before you turned your back on this track. Or, the one in your slot, that is.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess that's me next.
Yep.
Alright. I am ZeMystic. I was the project lead for Oops All Tech Base. I also make MIDIs. Shout out to Egg Boy. There we go.
Yeah, Egg Boy's.
Shout out to Egg Boy.
Okay,
I
great.
freaking accidentally snubbed him. It was like the worst feeling. He claimed map 8 of a community project. And I was like, yeah, cool, I'll put you down. And then I forgot to put him down. I gave someone else that slot. And I was like, oh.
Classic.
Oh, well.
Man, this map is like...
I take it back. This is the map that I quit Doom 2 on when I played through.
This is one of the best pack in the entirety of Doom 2.
Yeah.
The Peccatum room at the end is brilliant.
Yeah, the end is fucking perfect.
Yeah, I think
my pizza's here.
Oh, okay.
Enjoy.
Oh no, go ahead. I'll stop. I'll just stop.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think the thing that turns people off this map is the big, boring outdoor perimeter, because everything else about it's fine. Anyway, that's all I was gonna say.
Go inside, Lamau.
I actually love that part. Get to zoom around all day. It's fun.
Yeah, doing the wall run is fun outside.
I have a weird attention span for Doom maps in general. I don't know. Even if something's good, like it's hard to just keep going after a while. I don't know what it is. I can't do marathons of this.
Oh, something about the song. Is it like a telephone ring here?
Yeah, that's the buzzing instrument.
Like
yeah,
a very muted, like. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, it
That's
is
weird.
That's Alfonzo again. Yeah, he's great with stuff like that.
Little sound effects.
Yeah,
I really like his work.
Yeah,
I really love his midis from what's it called, the Adventures of Square.
Oh, he did those? Nice.
He did some of them.
Yeah.
He also
He did
did
the
some
best
of the
ones,
midis.
honestly.
He did some of the midis in Eve Eternity, which are really good as well.
Oh yeah, all systems a go-go is.
Yeah.
Which ones did he do? Did he do Digital Bitch Lab by any chance?
I think he might have. I think that was him.
that sounds like a song title he'd use.
I forget the name of it, but I know he did the
Map
MIDI
6.
for the map Stench in Eve Eternity, and that's a really good one. I just forget the name of the MIDI that was in that map.
Tinkypoopoo.mid.
Okay, if this doesn't
Hey,
work,
that's
then
my
we can give
upcoming
up.
project.
you got another link for me?
Yeah, one more attempt. Just right-click browser and do that to screen.
Okay. Stream's gonna freeze temporarily while I alt-tab out of it.
No. We're just missing the factory. It's no big deal.
Oh,
The factory on Nightmare is actually one of my favorite levels. It's a proper mission. And
I don't actually-
the Kako room at the end is a really good climax. Highly recommend this on Nightmare.
Where
Well,
did
see,
you?
that's the thing. I don't actually
Where'd you
dislike
post it?
any of the new maps. It's just fun to hate on them for the comedy of it.
It's funny how some of the maps, when they're on Nightmare, they just change completely.
Well, I'm not joking when I say I hate the later half of Doom 2 because of the levels.
Where'd you share that link?
It's not a link, just on browser in OBS. Right-click browser itself in sources, and then transform, and then fit to screen, or just click it once and then just Control F, and then it will be on the screen.
Transform, fit to screen, right?
Yeah.
Do I have to change the properties at all?
No.
That sold me a bit. I almost passed out.
Oh shit. Let me get out of here.
There we go.
So with browser, it's literally just paste the URL, that URL there, which you've already done.
Where'd you post the new
Leave
URL?
Everything else default. No, there's no new URL. This is the same URL as before. Make sure the browser is just that, and then to make sure it's on the screen, right click, transform, fit to screen.
I'm gonna be right back.
And everything else is just default. Everything. So if you see anything else, just don't touch it. You can change the width and height if you want to the same resolution as your screen, but I don't think there's any point.
My
You guys
pizza's
just go
not here.
downtown?
It
It
is.
says it's delivered, but it's not here.
It is
That's
not working
right.
for me.
Is it not? Can you send a screenshot? I don't want to waste too much, well, anyone's time on getting this to work if it's too difficult. But if I can see something clearly wrong, then it should be easy. Can you get a screenshot of OBS?
Screenshot. Okay.
of this song, by the way. Bucket did this, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it right after I finish fucking with this.
When are we gonna go back to the pit?
You can do that right now, actually.
Oh yeah, because you guys can do downtown first if you want, or if you haven't started, I can switch it.
It's getting a bit late here. Would it hurt to kick up the pace a bit?
Oh. Have you got that screenshot?
Or I can do the map and then we just skip to map 21.
Oh yeah, if you want to just do 21 right now, just we can just get that over with.
It's let me see, it's 12:20 here, and I wake up in 7 hours for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do what you want. Do what you gotta do.
If anyone else wants to do the same idea, just get their maps out of the way. If it's getting late where you guys are, we don't need to do this in order, so.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it in order anyway.
Let Decino do his first, and I can do after that because it's also getting late. But I don't need to wake up that fast. But I wanna go to sleep soon, actually.
All right.
It's understandable.
I posted the screenshot in Discord.
Okay. So we'll do 21.
Oh, no, not of browser, of OBS itself.
Are you guys ready for the switch?
Oh, that looks fine.
Okay, here we go. And have good luck with your favorite map, Decino.
Thanks, I'll get my bucket. Alright, this is Braxel. The working title was actually spelled with one A, but it sounded too much like Brazil, and people may think, I think Brazil means hell, and that wasn't a good idea. But Braxel is actually a variation of the spelling of Braxel with a K, which means vomit, or to vomit in Dutch. Which I'm known for, quote, vomiting during this map because it's that bad or ugly. It's a bit of a joke, but I thought it was a good title for this map. So I tried to go for something a bit mysterious, but also a bit goofy. So of course the beginning is this weird, I think it was like a sax, I think, instrument?
Or tuba?
Or tuba, I don't know, but it sounded like a bit messy, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it was a trombone, actually.
Yeah, I don't remember, it's been too long for me, and I don't really know all the instruments. But yeah, so the beginning starts off goofy, and then there's this little arpeggio of I think it's the Echoes instrument, which gives a bit of a haunted feeling, because, you know, it is hell after all.
Yeah, I really like that one.
And then I tried to go for a bit of some kind of stoner metal-ish like riff, like very, very baritone synth, I think it is, which gave it a nice little rhythm to it. So just a lot of variation I tried to go for, and also keep the meat a bit short, because the map is pretty short too.
I really like how you mixed the silly aspect with the cool aspect. That was really, I was impressed by that.
Yeah, like the telephone sounds and the QE and just all the.
Yeah.
The intro was purely accident, by the way.
How did it come about?
Question about the intro for you. I know with the SC55 and I'm assuming GS Wave table, I haven't heard it with the GS Wave table, but on the SC55, it's like okay, I'm gonna do this with my mouth, but it starts. The second note comes like later, but on the SC88, that instrument doesn't delay like that on those low notes, so it just goes. It's just like completely different. So that one was very. Yeah, it was very, assuming that was trombone, I can actually look over. Yeah, it's trombone. Very, very SC55 trombone specific, so it has a different meme quality depending on how you hear it.
Huh, I have to re-listen to that then, under different sound fonts.
Yeah, I could send you the recording for the SC88, I already have that one done.
Do that.
Decino, are you a death metal guy?
Not really, I'm more into experimental metal. Which is
Because,
kind of
oh,
my
sorry.
inspiration for this type of MIDIs that I make. Like very progressive, kind of. Like it just jumps from one genre to another one.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason I ask is because Cannibal Corpse has a song named Vomit the Soul. And
Oh.
I thought you were
No,
making a kind
I
of
know.
oblique reference to that.
No, I don't listen to Cannibal Corpse. I used to, kind of, but I know maybe two songs, maybe.
When you came into this room at the very start, I thought you were gonna do the squeeze glide and just get it over with.
Yeah.
5-second level demonstration.
Hey guys, this is my MIDI
like
exit
20
now.
something.
Yeah. Hey guys, this is my MIDI. On to the next guy.
Greetings, everyone. This is Serum.
But yeah, what I want to say about being an accident is, most of the time when I make music, I just place notes until they sound good. I have zero knowledge about music theory or anything, other than basic guitar lessons that I took when I was 16. So I just place notes. Does it sound good? Okay, good. I move on to the next section.
That's kind of what I do.
It was a
That's kind
Dimebag
of what a lot
Daryl.
of people here do.
Dimebag Daryl, in an interview, said someone asked him how he creates such cool, intricate solos, and he said, "I start out by playing every note and then take out the bad ones."
That's what they say about jazz.
Once. Okay, what to remove?
See, that's a cool thing too, is if you have a solid like percussion, like a solid drum line, you can put somewhat weird notes over it and the percussion still holds it together, sort of, you know?
So close.
Oh no, one health type.
At least they're asleep now.
Decino takes invulnerability. How unepic.
You can tell how much I love this map. Do I even need the blue key? I don't think so.
No, I think it's just
Yeah.
I think it's been. Which one is the first bar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. I think some. Yeah, you don't need that one. It's just the red.
You didn't need
You
any
need
actually
like-
if you do the rocket.
Actually, yeah, I
Yeah.
think you could get.
Glide.
There is a way to get through even without the red. That's right.
But yeah, I'm gonna end the map now. Any other questions, remarks?
why did you make a MIDI that's like too good for its map slot?
This MIDI is so good. It really is. I was amazed. It's 15
Really?
seconds joke, and then the rest is just like it sounds like a joke at the start, and then it just turned really good. It's
Yeah,
not like
thank you.
the first part is bad as a joke. It's just like it's a good meme sound, and then it just becomes legit. It's awesome.
It's
I
definitely
tried,
that Vegio
I
with
tried
the
to go for that.
vocal synth.
That synth part, that blew me away. That was great.
Yeah, this one also really stands out to me, like being different, especially the introduction, and just grabs you. Like what? Yeah. Really nice.
Oh, thank you. The only thing I didn't like about this is the volume. I think it was a bit lower than the rest of the MIDIs, especially in the on Doomkid's YouTube video, like the compilation. You can hear this song has a lower volume than the rest.
I have a problem with that on my midis as well. But
should have
It could be that
compensated.
people
How I
crank
get-
theirs
how I
up
get-
too high.
How I get around that is I bounce my MIDIs out to MP3 or whatever, don't matter. And then I compare it to a bounce out MIDI of the official Doom soundtrack, and I try to match it using average loudness
I do that
units.
from now on.
I also do
Yeah,
it by
check
ear
the
as
wave.
well.
I
Some
go by
midis are just
the
too loud.
right. I go by the velocity of the note compared to Doom, and then the volume automation, I guess. So, because Doom typically stays around 100 volume, and then the velocity can vary a little bit. I mean, there's kind of a MIDI standard on Doom, at least Bobby Prince's MIDI files. So,
By the way, this room is also called the Hungarian room.
Oh.
Oh, now I see.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Awesome.
Cammy, shoot Decino through the exit.
Oh, you got it.
Oh no, it's one of Doomkid's custom enemies.
Ready?
Yep. There we go. Alright.
Okay.
Thank you for
Who wants to go
listening.
next?
Well, have a good night.
Too.
Thank you very much for the lovely stream.
Alright, good night, Cena.
Yeah.
Hey, good night.
see you,
Good to
man.
see
I
ya.
assume you guys are gonna continue.
bye bye.
Very good.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
may
continue.
catch a VOD or something later.
Hi, I'm Peter, and I wrote the song.
Alright,
All right, see ya, Decino.
good night. Thanks for sticking around.
Later.
Bye-bye.
So what do you guys want to do for the next map? Like, is anyone looking to go soon?
No, I'm hanging
Uh,
around.
I
I'm
kind
good.
of
I'm
wanted.
good for time.
Bucket, did you check that it's in the right order? Send screenshots in the Discord live stream.
Yeah, I moved it to the top.
Did it work? Let me have a look. Oh, whatever.
Also, Peter,
whatever.
Peter,
We'll
when
just
you
leave
get
it
to
as
this
that.
map, I should set it to Nightmare.
Oh god.
I am playing.
So,
Actually,
Shall
we
we-
can co-op, so that wouldn't be bad.
shall we continue with Buckman and downtown?
Maybe we should continue with map 9 before we forget about it.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
I
Yeah,
got that one,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
great.
So yeah, this is going to be not quite a UV max run. I'm going to avoid killing as many lost souls as possible. I'll kill some, but going to keep the pain elementals alive and get them to follow me. So I'll UV max it, avoiding lost soul areas. So let's do this.
Okay, great. Could you introduce yourself to the
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Dallas, DCG Retrowave, 20-year-old doomer, retro computer enthusiast, and MIDI musician from Canada. And the song is Into Retrowave's City, clearly a remix of Into Sandy City that I made back in July of last year for my own map set. And then when I heard about the Doom, or Mid the Way It Did project, I had shown, I posted a link to the song in there just showing like, hey, this is like my own style. Basically, I was like writing a resume, like, hey, do you guys want me to contribute? I can make midis. And Doomkid liked what he was hearing, and he mentioned that, you know, he'd be fine with some remixes. So like, do you just want this for the map 9 slot? I think that would fit. And that's what happened. I would have loved to have composed some original songs for it too, but my ADHD brain got distracted with a lot of other things, so I haven't even released new music yet. I was hoping to have an album out at the end of the year. But yeah, this song, this is, I just randomly had this tune come into my head one day and just different, and I sat down in Anvil Studio and made it. But anyway, yeah, let's begin. Also, this song is optimized for the Roland SC88, but it sounds pretty much the same on the SC55 as well, so it's definitely one that's works well on multiple synths. Probably sounds good on other stuff like Yamaha MU80 and things. I'm a little disappointed with the GS wavetable not keeping the effects, but that's how it'd be like.
Yeah, the GS wavetable, the default is pretty cheesy like that. It's got the toy instruments as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I'll actually turn it up on my end for a second. I don't know if it'll overlap with the video, but I could just you know, I'll wait till the harpsichord so you guys can hear what I did with the chorus, which I actually got the idea for from passport.mid because I had it in my WAD, and then I noticed that the effects for chorus, because there was no controller reset or anything afterwards, and I'm like, whoa, what happened to Into Sandy City? What's going on with this harpsichord? And it just sounded really cool and like synthesized. So I looked at the values that Passport was setting on channel 1 and applied that.
That's cool. It ended up sounding cool with the chorus on there.
Yeah, thanks. I just wanted to do something with a bit of variation. That was like my first time really experimenting with reverb and chorus and stuff. Because once I got a hardware synth, that's I realized there was a lot more to it than just place the notes and pick sound fonts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the fun way to do it.
Where should I go first? I'll go up. We'll get this part over with. We're gonna go up here and meet our first bunnies.
They can't do anything, can they?
Nope. His ultraviolence is amazing. Hi guys.
They just sit there and smile
That's
at
the
you.
way to play.
Oh, so cute.
So I'm not going into. I love that room with the chain gunners, but I don't want to kill too many lost souls. I could get away with it, but there might be some in my way later. So gonna
Always love that
avoid
room.
a clear lost soul room, like over 10 in there or something. I forgot how many are pre-placed in this map, but it's a lot.
33? 36? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
This area this is completely optional, isn't it? Or no, I have to trigger some things in here. That's right. Well, let's just get them to infight a bit. Oh, yeah, maybe make a sound first.
Can I just say, as a 32-year-old who's been playing Doom since '96, I think it's really cool that that younger guys like you are getting into it. I think it's breathed new life into the community.
Yeah, I mean,
Very true.
And for me, I don't see this game as old. I see this game as like, just a normal video game. And my earliest experiences with gaming, I was playing Atari 2600 games at age 5. So my expectations for what a video game should be are pretty low, or not exactly low, depending on how you look at Atari 2600. It's not a low point or anything. It's just a very basic thing. So Doom, I had no interest in the FPS genre, and for the most part, I'm not really I don't play just every FPS. But this game was it was so different when I played a bit of the Shareware episode in 2014. And I mean, I saved the full Doom 1 experience for whenever I had my dream DOS setup, just something that could actually run the game properly, and not one of my 486 machines that was only 25 megahertz. For whatever reason, would stall after 3 minutes of trying to load it. It would just freeze at the title screen. Might have been that I was running an earlier version of the Shareware, but who knows. But yeah, this game, just something about it really appealed to me, and I became really obsessed.
Yeah, I'm glad there's games like Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 to help bring us kids into the new generation of people who make shitty midis.
At me next time, coward.
Whoa.
Oh crap! Oh no! Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
it's been an hour and a half. My
That was
pizza's
bad
still not
timing.
here.
Well, I'm dead.
What?
Bye, funnies.
Your pizza's coming from the other side of the world.
I'm gonna fist fight the delivery man. Denny's parking lot.
Denny's.
Yeah, I need to remember what to
Well,
do here,
if
because I'm not
if
going.
you
When I'm
order
not going
Denny's,
for
you
UV
get what's
Max.
coming. Friend.
Dude,
When
that
I'm not
sounds.
going for UV Max, I have to remember what am I going for here. What areas do I need again?
It's funny. Just the statement "Denny's parking lot" just sounds so scummy, like on the face of it.
Yeah, because it's Denny's, the greasiest fucking place out there.
Aside from Waffle House.